it's easy for us to judge. It's easy for us to judge. It's easy, and we feel confident about ourselves. We judge harshly. The more confident we feel about ourselves, the more harshly we judge. But it is said that a man should not judge a matter until he knows the whole matter. He ought to make sure until all the facts are in before he pass judgment, because the measuring stick is already there. By the same measurement that you judge a man. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh no, ain't no I'm sorry. By the same measurement. He didn't put no oops. He didn't put no escape clause in that joint. That's what lawyers do. He didn't put no escape clause. By the same measurement in which you judge a man, you will be judged by that same measuring stick. That makes sense. That seems fair to me. Blessed are the merciful, for you shall obtain mercy. Give a brother a pass. Give a brother a pass. Give him a pass. I do. I give a man a pass because I want somebody to give me a pass. Because sometimes I get above myself. I'm telling you the truth. Sometimes I get above myself. Catch me on the right time. Right place, right time, right mindset. When everything is set up just right, catch me at the right time, and I'm something to say anything. So a brother need a pass every now and then. Step on toes. I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I want everybody to like me, and I know everybody ain't gonna like me. You know? I'm alright with that. But for those that understand that you need to know the whole story before you judge, you pass judgment. Can't get 10 seconds, 10 minutes, and determine what you're going to decipher, brother, and break them down in 10 minutes and tell me about me. But if you knew the whole matter, story was told to me that an E-man said to me, he said that a friend came running around the corner, and he said it as though it was my friend. He said, one of your friends come running around the corner and he's got his eye in his hand, and he said somebody beat him up, knocked his eye out. He said, man, you'd be pretty, it'll move you. I'm talking about that's your friend. Your friend just run around holding his eye in his hand and tell you somebody jumped and put his eye out around the corner. You probably going to take out off around the corner. I would. He said you get around the corner, you see a man sitting on the ground. He got both of his eyes in his hands. We judged it when we saw our friend. But when we got more knowledge, then our understanding was different. That's what knowledge does to you. Knowledge. We do things according to the information at hand. That's how we do it. You change the tire according to the information at hand. If you've changed the tire, you understand how it works. If you have a flat, then you change it. But if you don't, you probably have to call somebody. You need to call somebody to come help and show you how that thing is done. But it's information. The more we got, the better we do. The more information we got, the higher we get to climb up the food chain. Everybody's starving. Everybody's starving. Everybody's starving, man. But somebody gonna pay to keep the casino lights on. Somebody's paying. Shoot. Man, you ever been to a casino? Seen all them lights and machines? Man, you imagine the light bill? Somebody gonna pay keep them lights on and keep them machines running and keep other folks from getting a break. Somebody gonna pay. I'm just not one. I'm gonna go down there and pay and keep them lights on. Not me. Now I can figure out another way. Oh, it's just not in a brother's favor, man. Oh, it's not in your favor. I love the odds. I like to play the odds, man. I like to play the odds. Numbers don't lie. And that's what we got to do. We got to learn to play the numbers. We got to learn to play the numbers, man. We got to play in the odds, man. I wasn't in the odds. I wasn't in the odds, man. Every time that I made a decision to cross that line, to walk on the dark side, the odds was against me. The odds was against me, and the odds against you. You might think you can beat the odds. It's alright to think that you can beat the odds. I say there's folk that are scared straight, and then there's folk like me, we teach scared straight. We teach. It didn't work for us. So why you teach something that didn't work for you? Help me understand that. More information. Better you deal with the situation. So, hit them books, man. Hit them books, man. Read about something that you like. Read about something that's going to give with some substance, man. Going to help you deal with life from day to day. Don't get caught up in a fantasy. Man, deal with life as it is. You gonna eat? You gonna eat? You better get to the trough. You better get up here to the trough. Some point that titty get knocked out your mouth and you got to go get your own. Mama can't keep candy. Some folks think that mama gonna carry, but mama gonna leave here. Or you gonna leave here, somebody gonna leave here. Get that titty up out your mouth and come and make room at the crowd, at the trough, man. Make room. Ain't nobody giving up nothing. Nobody giving up nothing. If it is, there's a motive. There's a purpose behind it. There's a purpose. You being fed. You're being fed for a reason. Get that titty up out your mouth. Come on out here and feed and feast. That's right. Feast. Go pick up a book, man. Shit. Pick up a book and read. Read, man. Read. That's your power. That's your power. Once you read it, talk about it. Bring it to life. But it got to mean something to you. It's got to mean something to you. You got to fill it in here. What's your purpose, man? What's your purpose? What y'all going to say about me when I'm gone? Huh? What you going to say about me when I'm gone? Not that I really care. Not that I really care what you're going to say. But you're going to talk about me. You're going to talk about me for generations to come. You're going to talk about me, man. The shit I'm giving you is that shit on point. You know what? I lived it, man. I lived it. I'm talking about me. And how that I viewed life at certain stages of my life. That shit on point. I lived it, man. I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch folk get up in church and testify. You listen to the stories, man, where God done brought them from and what God had done for them. I'm talking about my story. I did this. Ain't nobody tell you about this. I lived this. You can ask somebody else about how they did it. But I'm telling you how I did this.